Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. A very good day to Dr. Yasir Yahya. Today we are going to present about our finance presentations that is cover about listening and speaking. So in these presentations, we are going to talk about background of students, language skills that is listening and speaking, approach theories that is top down and bottom up. And fourthly, we're gonna talk the activities we have made for the background students. And lastly, we're gonna describe and discuss why we choose all of this. So hello, my name is Iman Nabila Azlan. My metric number is 195615.
Hi, my name is Audi Nuria. My metric number is 195034.
I'm gonna start with listening skills. So as we all know, listening is involve paying attention to sound or motions. One hear what others are thinking while listening, and one to grasp what it means. For all successful communications, listening is important. Messages are easily confused without the capacity to listen effectively. And listening skill is an aspect of learning the language that you need to practice over time to develop your listening. So to get the idea, since our background of studies is students in primary school, so in this case, we could tell the students to be more listener, and they be able to apply technique to listen ability, such as watching television news, listening to radio news, or listening to English radio news, talking to a friends about the news, having a film, and listening to speech. Next, the approach theories that we use is top-down. So basically, top-down is a processing refer to prior knowledge in the form of schemata, driven by cognitions on the subject of discourse, situational knowledge, conceptual knowledge, and some knowledge. So top-down is a process allow us to streamline the process by depending on context and our pre-existing knowledge to explain what we perceive. And as for the background of student, we are using primary school students that is year 4, and their levels is intermediate levels. And the reason why we choose because they begin to relate what they learn in school, and they should usually be able to recognize various features. So activities based on their theories that I and my friends, my partner being create is that hear a song and write along. So for instructions, we clarify to the students that they can focus only on the details they need, and as for this, we will make them to do the activities individually. Next, we will give a question to check if the students' comprehensions of details, then choose a song that not very hard one and not a very long one, like very long period until 30 minutes. So, and while listening, there are 3 steps. First step in 15 minutes. So we choose 15 minutes. We will play the tape of the song, the planet song. So second step, we advise the students to take note about the 8 planets in our solar system. We do planet song featuring the Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and on and on. And third step is gonna be we're gonna divide the students in groups. Since it was individual, we still need to divide them accordingly and give a fill in the blanks to complete the songs, and the students listen again and check and share the answers. I'm gonna pass another slides to Ani.
Okay, so for skills, speaking skills are interpersonal method of determining interpretation, which requires the development, receive, and retrieval of information. And speaking skills are often known to be a quality that allows speakers the opportunity to be more effective when interacting with others. Informative process that assists the speaker to make sure that the listener will not misunderstand the message that is conveyed by the speakers when they are interacting with each other. And I will share about the components of the speaking, which are pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, fluency, and comprehension. Okay, next. Okay, the next one is approaches, which is top-down. I think my partner already explained clearly, so I'm going to the next slide. Okay, for the technique, I choose the round-robin technique. Round-robin is mainly a brainstorming method used by students. It can generate ideas that do not clarify, explain, evaluate, or challenge ideas. Okay. This technique is capable of producing their thoughts and speaking in order to pass from one student to another. This means that the round-robin approach offers students opportunity to talk, which are a group of participants to answer a question with sentences, expression, or brief remarks. And this allows students the right to talk because they will pass from one person to another. Okay, next. For the activity is storytelling, which the first thing we will do is ask students in classes to form a 4 or 6 groups and explain the object of the brainstorming, which is the object in the class, is to produce a lot of brainstorming issues, and the member of the group will take turns going clockwise and answer the question. Inform students that in order to avoid interrupting or inhibiting flow of ideas, they must refrain from analyzing, challenging, or sharing ideas. Next, it will be helpful for students to take on tasks. For example, recorder or rule enforcer, and allow a few moments to play a part. Next, we will tell students whether or not they can go around the group once or several times, declare a time limit, and ask for prompt. The last one is we will ask one student to launch the exercise by bringing forth suggestion or responding aloud. The next student start the brainstorming session for a new proposal. The exercise persists going from one member to another member in order until all students will take part. Next. Okay, so for the conclusion, the efficiency of the students need to be able to hear what the song is, understand, and be comfortable with the listening skills in teaching. So the reason why we choose consider this sample and this background of group because we think it is suitable with their level of activity. Listening teaching is really important to students. We teach them how to listen step by step in the right method. So I think it's a good listening activity because it's a listening guide. The reason we choose top-down for our listening practice is that top-down processing will allow us to rapidly make sense of the environment in the world where sensory perceptions and information are almost limitless. Next. And for the speaking is an act of creating vocal sounds. We may assume that speaking involves communicating or sharing one's thoughts and emotions in a spoken language. Speaking skills are skills that give us the ability to speak effectively. These skills help the speaker to express his or her message in a passionate, reflective, and compelling manner. Round-robin method is capable of creating thoughts and speaking in order to shift from one student to another. This means that the round-robin approach offers students an opportunity to talk. Next. I think that's all from us. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.